All right, so it is day number 66, day 66, and we are out here on the pasture with our little bird friends. Gonna check on them. Hey birds! Hey birds, who's hungry? I think they're all hungry. So, hey birds. Yeah, they're all pretty excited to see me. See what we got going on over here. Hey birds! Look at that, everybody's happy and healthy. Well, you just can't complain about that. We'll do a little walk around here and see what we got going on the back side. Hey birds. Oh. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. Everybody's looking happy here. So okay, so it doesn't look like we had any intruders over the evening. So let's get these tractors moved. We'll get these birds fed, get the waters filled, and we will head into the micro farm, see what's going on with those birds in there. So, in case I didn't mention, another gorgeous, gorgeous fall day here at the pasture. Got some clouds moving in. There's rumor of another storm, but we'll believe it when we see it. So that's it. We'll be checking in with you before we head out. All right. Got the tractors moved, got the birds fed, I got water to all three of the tractors, and that's pretty much it for today. Nothing to report again. I do apologize, but like I said previously, if there's nothing really to report, then that means everybody's doing all right, and I don't have any problems. So I don't want any problems. So I'm going to head on into the garden and check on those birds and feed them and just see how they're doing. We might let them out for a little bit of a romp. I feel bad last night that we fed them after dark, so I'll probably let them out in the garden and let them forage around a little bit. So let's go in and check on those birds. All right, so we have made it back to the Urban Micro Farm. Gonna check on our little friends here in the garden and just see what they're up to. So I moved them last night onto some fresh ground. Just see how they're adapting to that. Hey birds. Hey birds, there they are. So they seem pretty happy. Let's get them some food and then we'll check out. Stand by. Hey bird. You know what? I said I was going to let them out, didn't I? So we should probably do that. Hey, birds. Hey. Hey birds. Okay, so this is what happens when I turn my back on these little guys. That one right there is the culprit. They got one of Mandy's tomatoes. And that one. All right, well, she said this would happen, but I had to go take some stuff out of the pickup, and I get back and they've got this tomato found. So looks like they get to have the tomato now. Come on, birds. Let's see if we can get them lured back into the... Hey, birds. Hey, birds. Hey, birds. That's just, this is magic here. They don't know this. Hey, birds. See how we did that? Now we're going to see if they just want to go in. Who wants to go in? And that's how we do that. Let me see, we got six birds total. I faked them out. It's what I do. Let's put the top back on here. So at some point, I forgot to mention it, but at some point my plastic barrel hinge gave up the ghost. So I don't even know what that means. It's something my old man used to say, gave up the ghost. So it did, and now we got birds back in the pasture. Let's set this down here. Okay, so my day is all right, so there's I don't know if you can see it or not, but right here, got a hole in our hose, and it's spraying. Must be time to water because it's spraying right now. I knelt down there and I must have moved this plant with my knee, and it shot me right in the side of the face. I've got it covered right now. So anyway, got all the birds back in the dozer. Everybody's happy. Everybody's growing up big and strong. I started doing the math, and I decided I am going to start trying to grow some more fodder. I'll be able to feed it for 3, 4, 5 days maybe by the time we butcher. But I'd really like to have these birds have that fresh green right before we butcher. I think that's going to make a difference. So I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to reinitiate Operation Chicken Fodder. So I'm going to go do that right quick. But thank you all for checking in with me again. Enjoy having you. As always, I do apologize that these videos are getting kind of lame. Let's just be honest. So, but the reason, I'm going to say this again, the reason we are doing this is so that the would-be consumer can follow the entire lifespan of these birds, seeing that at no point were they administered any antibiotics, any hormone feed, any steroids, nothing like that. These are just pure, wholesome, free-range birds. I mean, it doesn't get any more pure than that. So like I said, that's why we're doing these videos, and no other reason other than to document how these birds are raised. So I understand that they might get a little lame, but it's all for a purpose. At the end of the day, you're going to be able to see just exactly how these birds were, or a consumer would be able to see just exactly how these birds were raised and how they were treated and how they were cared for. So that's what it is. It's document, 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 in the words of my main man, Mr. Gary Vaynerchuk. Yeah, you know, he says document versus create. Well, I'm not creating anything. I'm just documenting. So I'll continue to do that. So Wyoming James, checking out from the Urban Micro Farm, day number 66 of chicken documentation. Adios. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you guys. Good news today. Grandma Marianne, my mom, she was discharged from the hospital today. So she has a clean bill of health. She's cancer-free, and she's home and she's loving life. So once again, thank you all very, very, very much for all your thoughts and prayers. I know it helped. So Grandma Marianne is home from the hospital, and we're glad to have her back. So thank you all again. Thank you so much, and God bless. Wyoming James checking out for real this time. Adios.